Hello and welcome to this introduction to selling active holidays. My name is Ben from Explore Worldwide, of course, the specialists in small group adventure holidays across the globe. So I'm really excited to give you this update because I do feel that post-COVID, this type of travel will be particularly attractive to customers because it lends itself to being outdoors and being immersed in nature and visiting places which are less crowded. So within the Explore Active range, there are over 100 trips available, but there are other operators as well in the ATAS collective which offer similar trips. So definitely worthwhile heading to ATAS to have a look at all of the operators and the types of trips that they offer. But of course, what do we mean by active holidays? Well, we of course mean walking and trekking and cycling. Nothing gets you closer to a country than walking or cycling through it. Really gets you to the heart of a destination and can be really, really rewarding as well. This type of travel is very sustainable. Often customers are looking for more types of trips like this, because they have a very, very soft footprint and like I said, they can be really rewarding. Such a fantastic way to experience a new destination. Our customers or customers doing these types of trips, it will vary from operator to operator. With Explore, 50 plus is the average age of customer doing our active holidays. 50% are traveling solo, 50% are traveling with their partner, but they're all looking for an active, immersive experience, and they all share that common interest of wanting to explore a new destination on two wheels or on foot. There are two different ways to experience active holidays. The first is small groups. So a typical small group trip, maximum group size would be 16. That's pretty consistent with most operators. Average group size of 8 to 12. The self-guided trips which are on offer, you really can set your own pace. The operator will issue detailed route notes and maps to follow and transfer your luggage from one night spot to the next, and then it's up to you to navigate throughout the day. What I love about these trips is if you're feeling a little bit lazy, you can wake up later and get going a little bit later in the day. If you're liking a particular village or viewing spot, then you can stay there a little bit later without having to feel the pressure of the rest of the group. Such a fantastic, very, very flexible way to travel. And again, in particular, this type of travel, I think, will be very popular moving forward. And there really is something for everyone. There's often that misconception out there that active holidays are, you need to be a downhill specialist, or you need to have all the gear and be out cycling every day or follow the Tour de France. And in fact, that couldn't be further from the truth. All of active holidays will be graded, and they'll be graded by difficulty, taking into consideration daily distances covered, terrain, the ascents, the descents, the climate, the altitude, any preparation that's required. With Explore, we have an easy up to challenging grading system. Other operators have something similar. Within the easy range, you're only typically, walking 2 to 4 hours a day. On the cycling trips, is similar, 2 to 4 hours a day, and maybe doing 30 or 40 kilometers cycling, whereas the walking trips on average are about 10 kilometers a day. Every trip will be graded. There really is a trip for every customer out there and every fitness level. The majority of trips are easy to moderate, so any kind of moderate level of fitness will get a customer through and really get them enjoying this type of trip. More than just walking or cycling. Again, there's a misconception out there that all customers will be doing is walking or cycling 8 hours a day for the 8-day itinerary. Again, not the truth. The reality is, as I said, easy to moderate. You're going 2 to 4 hours a day of walking or cycling. It really is just a different mode of transport. All of the trips will include the must-see highlights of a destination. That could be the iconic sites, it could be the cities, the wildlife, depending where you are. And of course, the food and wine element plays such an important part on these types of trips. You're naturally burning a few more calories throughout the day, so you can have a few more wines at night time. You can indulge in some more food. You're obviously getting very, very close to meeting the local people. As I said, the cultural sites will be included as well. So there is so much to kind of see and do on all of these types of trips, and a huge amount of free time is built in for customers to explore as well and explore at their own pace. When we talk about our walking trips or walking trips that are offered, there are walking trips and trekking trips. Typically, the trekking trips are the iconic treks. The typical climb in Morocco, the Kilimanjaro, for example, Everest. Some operators operate Everest trips as well. But the majority of trips are leisurely paced walking itineraries, often out in the continent, but further long haul as well. During the day, customers will be required to wear their own backpack with the essentials packed in there, some snacks, water, of course, sunscreen, camera, those types of things, just the essentials. And then the luggage the operator will take from destination to destination, or if you're, of course, doing a trek, the porters will take care of that for you. The walking trips can be centre-based, or they can be point-to-point. If they are centre-based, then it will be at a particular hotel, or in Italy, it could be an agriturismo. You'll be based there and really getting to explore in depth the region, and you're kind of doing walks out from there each day. And these trips are great for people who are new to walking, or might be traveling with their partner and they're a little bit more experienced or a bit more of a walk than the others. And obviously can be doing more walks than the other person, for instance. So they're the centre-based trips. And then our point-to-point trips are trips which follow a journey. Again, very rewarding, come with a real sense of achievement. You're walking from kind of one destination to the next. Such a vast variety of product on offer here. Could be anything from the Inca Trail, as I said, Kilimanjaro, or it could be just walking the spiritual Camino de Santiago in northeast Spain, walking southern Italy, walking in Turkey. Greece has got some amazing walks as well. So such an amazing amount of product on offer for all customers. It's really important to tell customers that they don't have to worry too much about having to keep up with the rest of the group, because the leader will, wherever possible, allow everyone to walk at their own pace and regularly regroup regularly along the route. There's plenty of amazing view spots, often hugging coastlines, walking from one destination to the next, and beautiful picnic and lunch spots as well too. Now, cycling trips. What I love about these trips is, or in particular cycling, is that the holiday means really slowing down and getting under the skin of a destination. Be that, traveling in the Spanish Pyrenees, or in Vietnam, or in Japan, can vary dramatically. All the cycling trips will be supported. Of course, you'll have a guide there. Often they drive their support vehicle with the spare bikes and so forth, should anything go wrong. They're there to support the bikes and support the group, of course. All of the biking equipment, all the bikes are provided. They're modern hybrid bikes, 21 geared bikes, often with front suspension, and e-bikes are available in most places, readily available now. And of course, with e-bikes, it does mean that customers need to still pedal, but it will help through those longer ascents or those longer rides. Back onto the bikes themselves, as I said, they're modern hybrid bikes. They're step-through frames, and will often be accompanied with panniers as well, so customers can put in those essential items. We ensure that customers at the time of booking give us their heights so that we can pass them down to the operators on the ground, and that will be very, very similar with other operators as well too. Customers often ask, can they bring their own bikes? and they can, but it is on a request kind of basis. There's no discount for that. Often we do like to encourage using our own bikes because they are very modern bikes, and we can make sure that they're supported. People can bring their own seats. They might feel comfortable doing so. Their own pedals, if they're used to clip-in pedals, they can bring those too, and they're encouraged to bring their own helmet, although most operators can take care of providing helmets if they're forgotten or they don't necessarily have their own to bring along. The cycling trips, as I mentioned, typically kind of 2 to 4 hours a day, 30 to 40 kilometres on average per day, and such a fantastic way to experience a new destination. Cycling is something that I think will grow in popularity over the years. So there really is such a world of choice out there for the customers. I've mentioned a few along the way here, but whether that's cycling across the Dalmatian coast or whether that's cycling in Japan or climbing the or doing the Inca Trek, or there's some amazing walking and cycling trips now in Central Asia to be done. There is so much choice out there for you to be offering customers and for them to be traveling all over the globe and doing walking or cycling trips. So definitely worthwhile checking out all of the product that's available to customers. So I hope that has helped give you a little bit more insight into Active Holidays and what makes them a great option for your customers. Hopefully it gives you a little more confidence, and I encourage you to get in touch with us at Explore or with ATAS with any questions that you may have, and to arrange some more training. Thank you.